Hi, I'm Tre Vukelic, and I'm doing a presentation on the decision regarding how to present ethically sourced products to eBay customers. In this particular situation, a group of eBay employees has a problem and a question that they must solve. As the group leader and manager, Robert was in charge of making the decisions for the group. They are intending to develop a new online marketplace to help small producers and artisans have more efficient access to global consumers. Yet, a question remained. They were not sure whether to create an entirely separate branded online marketplace or integrate the same concept directly to eBay's online marketplace, which already exists. Their business goals were to maximize both long-term revenue as well as their social impact. So Robert broke this down into three options for the group and himself. He looked at option number one, which was to customize an already existing shopping experience on eBay. He would do this by simply adding categories to help accommodate the amount of artisan products. With this option, he would not be creating a new and entirely separate brand, um, but he wants to have the listings marked in some way um, that showed that they were ethically sourced and that they would help benefit the producer. Also, by using this option, it would allow all the users and members of eBay.com to have access to this website um, and view these listings. Users will not have to sign up for an entirely new site, yet they would already have access to it. There would be minimal difficulty in marketing, as you could just add something to the homepage of eBay.com so every user could see it. This option would also look good for the image of eBay because the title would have to do with ethically sourced artisan goods. It also would have a low financial risk because it is already part of eBay.com and would require minimal marketing expenses. Yet this option would also be viewed as part and an addition of eBay.com rather than its own website and brand. This leads us to option number two. This option is to simply create your own and entirely separate custom branded marketplace. It would be its own name and brand and allow a different shopping experience for eBay from eBay.com. This would allow shoppers who do not use eBay.com to start using this new web page. This option would allow completely separate marketing ideas and options. It would not have to be based off eBay.com. It could be your entirely separate and new idea. The group could be based solely on the attitude of people positive goods, and this would allow a particular group of people to come onto the website and find exactly what they're looking for with these artisan goods. Yeah, this option would be very expensive as creating your own web page. All of the marketing it entails and just developing a new brand is pretty costly. Because you were starting from scratch, it would require a lot of time and a large expenditure. The group would have to create an online shopping experience that is separate from eBay's, but still require some small similar details like billing, shipping, and checkout options. The risk would be rather large, as it is hard to guess and predict if the experience would end up benefiting the company and the group. The last option, option number three, is somewhere in between of the previous two options. It is to create somewhat of a hybrid model based off eBay.com. It would have the same core as eBay, but also allow customization and an independent marketplace. Shoppers would not have to create an entirely separate account because they could just use their previous eBay account and login information. This would present visually a new marketplace, but still connect it back to eBay.com. It would be the same. It would be the name of your webpage followed by, say something like yada yada website by eBay. All the previous users of eBay would already have, again, access to this web page because of their login information from eBay.com. Yet this option presents its own problems. The group would have to establish a brand alliance with another company to help co-brand the marketplace. This makes difficulties with the process of licensing agreements and complying with brand quality standards. In my opinion, I chose that Robert and the group should stick with option number one because it seemed like the best choice. This option required a low risk with a minimal cost, and it seemed like the best options in terms of marketing because um, you could simply just tie it to eBay.com rather than having to go out and create something entirely new. Although it is not your own and completely new brand, you still have the ability to provide a different group of shoppers and customers what they want with items that are still people positive. If you can accept not having your own brand um, and would like the low cost and low risk option, I believe this is the best option. Thank you.